Hi everyone, my name is Brian, and in this video we're going to take a look at using Docker and Docker Compose for development. Specifically, we're going to look at the ability to extend or override options within our Docker Compose files. I like to use multiple Docker Compose files when I develop. This allows me to override or extend specific parameters in my Docker Compose file. By passing in multiple Docker Compose files, I can override options and change the way that my development environment is set up. This allows me to mimic not only the production environment that the application might run in, but allows me to run development specific commands as well. Docker and Docker Compose allow us to extend or override parameters using multiple Docker Compose files. In this example, we see the Docker Compose command that we might use to pass in multiple Docker Compose files. First, we call the Docker Compose method, passing in the -f flag. The first file that we want to pass in is our main Docker Compose file. Then we use another -f flag to signify the next Docker Compose file that we want to pass in. This one, for example, is called dev.dockercompose file. Finally, we pass in the command that we want to call for Docker Compose. What we see happening here is the first Docker Compose file establishes some of the commands. The second Docker Compose file then extends or overrides some of those commands. For example, we've overridden the Docker file that's used for development specific purposes. We've also extended the ports that are allowed for Docker Compose. By using multiple Docker Compose files in this way, we can set up our development and production implementations for local development in a way that allows us to modify how we develop and become more efficient as developers. These are great tools, and I recommend you taking a look.